So we're back again for another camera have a look at kind of thing. So today we've got Polaroid cameras. Now there's one in the background there which is a very unfortunate Spirit which became broken. That all broke off, and got a pile of rollers and bits and bobs here, which is a shame because the Spirit was about 1997 and maybe even before that actually, and it was a special market edition. But I'm going to try and send that one off somewhere to try and be repaired, so hopefully we'll have a video on that one coming up. But for the time being, we've got number 2 in my collection of Polaroid cameras. This is a pretty mint condition, a little bit dusty, but it's mint condition. Still got the strap rolled up, made in the United Kingdom. So it's got no scratches on it, really. There's the odd scuff here and there. It does have a film in it at the moment, but it's only got 2 left on it, and I'm not going to waste them because they're like £16 for one packet of 8 nowadays. So I'm not going to waste the film. But we've got quite a nice camera. It's in pretty much mint condition. So we've got the OneStep AutoFocus digital exposure system. AutoFocus. It does all work. The flash works. Everything works on it. You can underexpose or overexpose. You can use the flash, or if you just press on that little button there on its own, it doesn't use the flash, although they recommend that you use the flash all the time. But if you're outside and there's plenty of light, you don't need to use the flash. It's not going to do anything, is it? Takes 600 film, and I'll show you what film it takes. So let me just go and get them out of the fridge. This is the film that I get. This is the cheapest version. You can get it in with a colour border. You can get black and white colour border, like black and white film I mean. You can get just a white border, which is what this one is, and this is a picture that I took the other day. So it's got the clear border, like white border I mean, and the pictures come out alright. That's just a picture that I took the other day. So that's what you get. I mean, it's nearly, depends where you get it from. There's a lot of these on Amazon, these films, and it can range from £15 all the way up to like 20 quid just for 8. Depends what seller you buy them from. But they've only got 8 photos in these ones, whereas back in the day as such, when they were mainstream and you could get them anywhere, they used to have 10 I believe. So now they've only got 8. I don't know why, what the difference is. But there you go. Keep them in the fridge. Make sure you keep them at a good temperature. Let them get to room temperature, about 19 to 25 degrees before you put it in the camera. If it's a hot day outside, keep them cold. And when you take a picture, these are still sensitive to light after they've been exposed. So you need to kind of shield, as it comes out, shield it with your hand and put it in a pocket or put it somewhere where it's dark and let it develop for about 15 minutes to half an hour. Because if you just take it out and go, oh, what's going to happen is it ain't going to work properly, and it's just the photo is going to be spoiled. It needs to be kept shielded, kept in the dark. Put it in a pocket or something, but don't bend it because then you'll end up with pockets of damage. So back to the camera. We got off topic a little bit then, didn't we? So yeah, this is actually a particularly very nice camera. There's very little damage on it. There is the odd scuff and scratch here and there. Nothing too bad. I'm sure it'd polish out if you was to get a bit of polishing compound on there. I dare say it would polish out. Or viewfinder's fine. Everything works. It was actually this camera what took this picture actually, and it came out very well. I mean, exactly what you'd expect. It gives that nice old effect from the 80s, like an 80s photo effect. Obviously this is from the 90s. This was 1997 if I remember correctly. So yeah, flash is it's all good. All you have to do to turn it on is open it up, you hear it charge, close it and it turns off. And you got to remember, if you're not familiar with Polaroid cameras, if you're a Polaroid fan and you know your stuff, you're going to know all this stuff already, and you just wanted to look at the camera that I've got. But if you don't know and you're here and you're thinking, well, where's the battery? The battery's inside the film. So every time you change the film, you get a new battery. So you don't have to worry about putting batteries in these cameras, because every time you get a film, it has a new battery. Which is a bad thing really, because it means you're wasting batteries. I mean, personally, I like to run any battery that's non-rechargeable. I like to run them right out to get my money's worth. If they're rechargeable, I just recharge them. So, if you've only done 8 shots, your battery's still going to be fine in here. It's going to have loads of power left, but you've got to throw it away because you've run out of film and you can't change them around and anything. So you're going to waste the battery, which I think is a bad thing. But that's just the way that it goes. So there we go. This is our first Polaroid. We've got a few more actually. I'm not going to tell you what they are because I've got a small collection of Polaroid cameras. I really want to get that Spirit one fixed. I don't know who I can send it off to. I might contact the Impossible project, because I know they refurbish them. I don't know if they refurbish them and sell them, or if they would fix one for a customer, and I don't know yet. But I haven't investigated in that yet, but I will investigate. Don't worry about that, because that's the one I really want to get fixed, because that's an old one. I like that one. But this is what we've got, number 1 in our Polaroid collection. So if you liked it, brilliant. Now you've got to remember, every single Sunday, until I've run out of cameras to show, every Sunday at 3 AM in the morning, there is going to be the same format as this, just looking at the old cameras from my old camera collection. So there's going to be a mixture of every one. There was one last Sunday, and the one before that, and there's more, and then they're going to carry on. So if you like looking at my old camera collection, then remember, every Sunday. If not, Monday, Wednesday and Friday is my usual uploading schedule. So, sweet.